What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 18th of November. We're taking a look here. Start this morning off looking at Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar. This will be a daily chart. This will be a data from Coinbase. So we have a pretty quiet day for Aerodrome. We're up just below 1%. We have a daily higher low taking place today. That is good so far. Hopefully it holds. Time will tell. We put in a new low yesterday. We have a daily higher low today. Looks like some support at the 134 level, which is this yellow line right here. What we're looking for next is if today's daily higher low can hold, that can shift our gears into looking north for the price. So that would be looking up higher for higher prices. Hopefully in the next few days. Doesn't mean we can't make a new daily lower low tomorrow. Of course, that can happen, but we're going to watch where we close today, and hopefully we print a daily higher low. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. We have, most people's charts aren't going to look like this. I understand, and they're very busy to say the least. But these levels act as basically price targets below the market and the ones above the market as well. Price levels above the market act as basically targets, and they can act as areas of resistance for periods of time. And then the ones below the market, for example, we'll use this one right here, 119.87, act as market support for a period of time. The period of time can be unknown. It can be one day. It can mark a level for many days, like if up here to the 158, 151, that mark at the top, and that goes back to the 10th of November. So it's been about 8 days, and that level is still resistance. So that's the time frame on that. The new levels here on the chart that we're looking for, basically, we're looking for another breakout here. Now, understand there's no guarantee that that will happen. It doesn't need to happen, okay? The market doesn't need to rally up to, 285, whatever the price is, way up there. If it does, that's great, and these markets are trending higher, so there's no reason to think that they won't, but they don't have to. This thing could roll over from here and start to trend lower. We already have a top in place at 158. 151 price levels. Anyways, as I was saying, we have new price targets up here that we're looking for the market to reach, assuming it starts its trend higher again after this slight pullback. 1623 is a new level that's in blue. We have a 1716. That's a new level as well. We have a 1810. That's also new. All the other levels on the chart aren't as new. They all hold. They're all important. But what we're looking for, again, like I said, if and when this thing starts to pop higher, if we're really looking for a break of the highs over here on the 10th, we're looking to get up to that 162.3. We might pause for a little bit. 1716 and then 1810 for this chart, for this Aerodrome chart. The 162, about a 19%. 1716 is just looks like 26%, and then the 181 is about 33%. Real quick, guys, I have another YouTube channel. If you want to go check that out and subscribe to the channel, appreciate it. If you enjoy woodworking content, been trying to grow this channel here, been posting more on a regular basis. Check that out. The link will be down in the video description. Thanks, guys. I know this channel has a few thousand subscribers, so we get some of you guys over there. Appreciate it. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin real quick, and then we'll jump back into this chart. BTC USD is up 2%. Nice start to the Monday here, 1951. we talked about yesterday, we had a breakout. We had a slight pause here in this pennant pattern for Bitcoin, and we're starting to trend higher again. We don't have a new high yet. We didn't take out the highs on the 13th, but we are not far away. Those highs, 93,495, and we had a high today of 92,234. My next target, excuse me, my next target for Bitcoin is 96,626. A few $1,000s higher, 96,626. Can you guys believe? Like, let me know in the comments that Bitcoin is at 91,000. Remember during COVID, I was watching the markets crash, was trading the futures markets. It was wild times, lock limit down. And I remember seeing Bitcoin all the way down at, I want to say it was like 3,800. It was in that mid to high $3,000 range. And that was in 2019, I believe. So 3,000, and now we're at 91,000 a couple years later. Pretty wild. We also have another target up there for Bitcoin, $130,000, guys. Will it get hit? Let me know down in the comments. So far, so good. This thing is still trending nice. Real quick as well, let me touch on this again because this doesn't just pertain to Bitcoin. When you get a asset in a massive consolidation like this, I mean, this is a perfectly rounding bottom here. There is so much energy built up in these basing structures like this. And the longer they get, this goes from March of 24 to November of 24, the more energy is built up in the longer time. And when you get a breakout, it's like a volcano that's building up and building up and building up. And when the energy is released, guys, it can happen in an unbelievable fashion. And I talked about this right before it happened. I said, look, if this thing breaks out, heads up, it can happen very strong. It can go straight up. And this thing went up thousands of dollars very quick. All the energy here is getting released to the upside. And judging by some targets I have above the market for 96, who knows if we'll get up to 130. The energy is still being released. Back to Aerodrome. So taking a look here. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up here for Aerodrome. Again, it would be nice to see the market hold yesterday's lows and not put in new lows. It would have to get hit pretty good today to take out yesterday's lows. Let's see what that would look like. So we'd have to fall, not too much, basically 3.3% from where we're at today to make new daily lower lows. And if we do, it's no big deal. We just don't really want to take out this low over here because that is a major higher low. And that would potentially give a change, shift the trend here to back to down. So we have the higher low, we have a higher high. This is another higher low. So far, this is a lower high, but yesterday, potentially a higher low. So again, you don't really want to take out these lows because that would shift this trend into a short-term downtrend, and you don't want that. So you want the lows to hold here from yesterday. And if they don't, then we just reset the clock and we look for another day to hold. This is the one. This is the important one over here on the 15th of November. But hopefully, as this thing bases here and cools off a bit, where maybe this week we'll get a new blast to the upside. Taking out this 147.6 resistance level here, which is basically where this high came in as resistance on the 15th of November. And we'll be off to the races again, hopefully taking out the highs on our way to 162.3. As a quick reminder, if you're new to the channel or, we get caught up in daily activities from the 60, 61 breakout zone, the original. Some people have been around following the channel since then. It's not too long ago. Looks like it was September time frame. This thing is up 121% from this big breakout right here. Remember, we had the fake out on the 12th, and then we had the confirmation on the 13th of September where it finally closed above that. We had a pullback, boom, off to the races. Still up over 120%. Aerodrome Finance, guys. It's been a fun one to track. It's been doing very well, and it's been respecting the levels, so on and so forth. So we'll see how it does. Let's get up into the 160s, 170s, 180s. And then, you know, hey, as we do that, we're approaching the all-time highs here, which I believe they came in at around let's see here, high of 237. So we have higher price targets than that, and hopefully they can be touched. Looks like we have $3.60 as my highest target at the moment. But hopefully, you know, we can one target at a time, one day at a time, one price level at a time. We have a lot of different markets here moving this morning, so it's good to see. You guys have a great day. Don't forget, check out my woodworking channel. It'll be in the pinned comment. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great day. Not financial advice, and we'll catch you guys down in the comments. Take care.